nice to meet you as well for the first time. Look, guys, I'm totally blown away by his creativity and, obviously his skills on the charts. He is great, and I have become a quick fan, and I can totally see why Ryan loves your show. So definitely, it was nice meeting you. I was also telling him I appreciate him being my candlestick. So if anybody came to the training, we did a little demo, and he was right. my candlestick. So yeah, no, I appreciate it. So tell me what caught your eye? What did you have to write down?
Okay. There was this one show that you had. It was I believe it was on, was it March 8th? No, maybe it was. I was going through one of your shows and you had this list, right? It was this list that you had. And I was going through the list. It was basically what you went over during the Vegas trip. And
right.
I said, wow, that makes sense. And trust me when I tell you, going over that, I kept looking at that over and over and over and over again. And I said to myself, if I just add this to my trading plan every single day, it's definitely going to make a difference. It was the, here we go. I found it. I just found it. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to share it right now with everybody.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, right here. All right, perfect. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
So it was the March 20th show. This one right here. EMT. No, it wasn't. Wasn't much. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was what you. But you did.
I did that one. I did it in Vegas, so I did it on IMLTV for the people that couldn't come to Vegas.
Okay, but you did something similar to this, but this one here really stood out because EMT. I had that before. Okay, and a lot of people have EMT and don't even realize it.
They don't even know it.
And when you broke this down, this right here had me dying. Emotional mismanagement of trades. Can you just break that down for everyone that's on here right now?
Absolutely. Look, you can't write a book without knowing the words. So emotional mismanagement of trades. I just came up with that out of my own pain, if you will. Because, we've all been in a situation where we were in the charts, we saw a trade, we took the trade probably on a whim, maybe we were really, really hoping that keyword is hope, okay? Hoping that this was going to be the one. And then you get into the trade and the trade's going well, maybe you might fall into two categories where it's going well and you're up money and you're like, yeah, how high can it go? Let's keep on going. And then you don't you don't protect any of that money. And then it starts to go the other way, which at first you're like, oh, it's okay. It's just a little ebb and flow. It's nothing big, but then it goes down lower. So now you're like, oh, could I just get what I had back? Could I just have whatever that was? Could I get that back? And it keeps going lower and you just keep hanging on. And the more you hang on, now you're just really hoping and praying, wishing all of these things that you shouldn't be doing at all, but you're doing all of those things, hoping the market will turn around. You hold on to it until you just can't take it no more. I don't know if anybody's with me and you're like, you know what? I can't do it anymore. I'm just going to get out. I just can't, I don't want to lose any more money. And then as soon as you let go, what happens? The market turns around. Did it just turn around because someone's watching you? Or, were you in too deep on that trade? Did you actually take the time to plan out your trade? Did you follow a strategy? Did you have a signal that you used to generate your entry? Did you know what you were going for? Did you have any of those things put together? Because if you did, you wouldn't be caught hoping, praying, wishing, any of those things. Because you just know that, hey, it's either going to work out or it's not. It's either going to work out or it's not. I have a trading edge. What is my trading edge? I know that I win more than I lose. So if this is a loss, it's okay. It's just part of the game. I know that I win more than I lose. Therefore, I don't get highly emotional while I'm trading, but I called it EMT. That's what I termed it, EMT, because, you know, we get, our emotions get too caught up in the trade. We get too sucked in, and before you know it, we've ruined a good thing. I think I can say honestly, 95% of the trades that I've lost, I ruined myself. It was self-sabotage, because had I like planned it out, had I had the confidence in my strategy ahead of time, then I would know that this either whatever move against me is not a move against me. It's just a move of the market. Nothing is against you. So yeah, that's EMT. And
Nice.
just know you had that on the screen. Trust me, you have it. Someone you know has it. Someone who's just beginning, they have it too. And the only way to get over it is to get a system.
Nice, nice. Now, what I want to do right now, I want to do something. We got about 27 people on here, and maybe it's late for most people, but usually Ryan can tell you whenever we throw this link inside of the market recap group, we get about what 50, 60 plus on here. But here's a question.
Yeah.
I want most of you right now. Okay, like I said, we have 27 people on here because you guys are hungry. You want to know, what can I do right now to help to fix that EMT? So if you have EMT, maybe you had it before, maybe you have it right now, unmute yourself.
Right now.
Unmute yourself and ask the question, hey, I got EMT. How can I fix it? So if you don't unmute yourself, guys, you know the rules. I will unmute you and start calling each one of you out, because again, you came here for a reason. Okay? You didn't come here just to become a spectator.
Right.
You know we don't like spectators. Spectators, They sit on the sideline wishing and hoping, and sometimes they never even knew what happened. So you're here for a reason, because you have a problem and you want to know how to fix it. So what I'm going to do, because no one unmuted themselves, and I don't want to hear, hey, I don't have a mic.
I'll unmute.
Who said that?
Oh, somebody said I'll unmute.
I'll unmute. It's
Okay.
Amar from Atlanta.
Perfect.
I'm a chronic EMTer. Like I will literally sit in front of the computer, and I'll be looking at the chart, but like, come on, go up, go up, go up. Okay, I know you retraced, go up. I know I just saw you retrace, go up, go up, go up. Then all of a sudden, it might be a spike, and I'll be banging my head, and I'll be going back over my notes, ripping my notes apart, like, where did I go wrong?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Wow.
And then I go into the self-doubt mode, and I go back to the research mode.
Yeah.
And
go back to the
it's
cycle.
like I'm going backwards on a treadmill.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you didn't even know there was a disorder for traders, did you? Like, it's a trading disorder that 90% of people express. 100% have, 90% express. You know, but no, like what you're seeing is yourself. That is a sign. Look, if you find yourself talking or shouting or crying, one of the two, or three, at your computer, you know, or your spouse, your loved one, dog, whatever, then you have it. And the best way to get away from it is to have a system. No way around it. And the only way that you can get a system is you either are taught one, you learn one. I'm sure Oran he's got amazing strategies. I actually watched him live in person, and he was going over, he actually gave everybody an amazing strategy. So if you were there, you were one of the fortunates. I'm sure he'll probably teach it if you haven't already online. But there's lots of IMLTV educators that have strategies. There's books, there's online, it's a matter of picking one and then just having the discipline to say, I'm going to go through this. I'm just going to go through this. I'm going to back test this. I'm going to see what my win rate is. You have to get confidence. That's the ingredient. If you don't have confidence, you're going to go right back through the cycle. Like you said, on a treadmill, going backwards, you're going to go right back through the cycle again and again and again, over and over.
You know,
new strategy. Who's got a new strategy?
Erica says, you know, basically, she talks to the chart saying, climb, baby, climb. You know, that happens a lot. You know, you find yourself talking to your computer, talking to your phone. You know, like I said before, I talk to the computer all the time.
Yeah.
But the way I talk to it, okay, the way I talk to my computer, I says things like this. I'm going to pull up this real quick. Pulling up my, I don't know. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
All right. You see the chart?
Yep.
Perfect. So when I'm looking at the screen, I'm not saying climb, baby, climb, climb, climb. I'm asking questions on the chart. Why did the market stop here? Why did the market go here? You know, these are the questions that I'm asking myself over and over and over and over again, because I want to know, okay, why did the market make this move? Now, for your name again from Atlanta? What's your name again? You
Lamar.
said, all right, perfect. Now, you've been in a trade. Let's just say you get into a trade, and let's get this out of here. Show volumes. All right, you enter a trade. You have a nice size account balance right here. And you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to enter an order right now. All right, I'm going to enter a sell right now. And I'm going to put, let's say you got 10 grand in the account and you just finished watching someone post. This is what I notice a lot. You just finished someone watching on Facebook, because nobody ever posts before on Facebook. What they do is they post the after results. They never show the drawdown. They never show them scratching their heads, but they want to show that ticket saying, hey, I'm up 5K. And you're looking at this and say, oh, wow, this person just sold this right here. You know what? Without even doing analysis, because of the person is, you know, this person is a master trader, I'm going to get in 5 lots. I'm selling right now. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, this person is he just posted up a whole bunch of money pics and he's posting it on Ferrari. I'm selling again.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm selling again. That's because who this person is. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sit back. Woo, I'm in profit. I'm in profit, baby. But if you look at the screen over here, you say to yourself, woo, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. You counting all that money.
But what happened? That's the question.
You sell an apple back.
And then comes the drawdown.
There you go. There you go. Now, here's the question.
You panic attack.
There's the panic attack for real. Now, you guys can see. You can clearly see you're down $293. But remember your lot size. People never take into account of their lot size versus the pips. You're down $293 on 5 standard lots. Now, if you
Cue the eject button.
Say that again.
I'm like a fighter pilot with his plane going down. I'm hitting the eject button.
Yes. Abort.
You know, there you go. So when you're looking at this, and most traders do one thing. Can you guys see my time frame that I'm on?
Yeah.
I'm on a 1 minute time frame.
The 1 minute time frame.
Okay. If you would have just took a moment and said, you know what, where am I? Where am I in the market? Am I in an uptrend? Am I in a downtrend? But you were not focused on the market. You were focusing on the profit of someone else.
Yeah.
You know, so when that market started to move against you, you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. What happened? What happened? You know, you could luck out sometimes and then get in the right direction. But when that market started to move against you, you're like, oh, snap. But here's that trader that was down $200. They would have been exit this trade just to see the market come back in their direction, just to enter this trade again on a sell and say, I got it right. No, you don't. And look what happens next. The market then shoots back up in the wrong direction. So what are you doing? You're at that roulette wheel playing, you're gambling. You're buying, selling. Before you know it, you just pulled all your hair out. Everything.
Yep. Don't even talk about the fact that they decided to make up for the loss by adding higher lots.
Oh, yes.
Yep. I've been guilty of revenge trading because I've been thinking, man, I just lost $50 and that just put me back 3 days on my trade. Yeah. I gotta start over. I gotta get it back. And then before I knew it, the 50 becomes 100, the 100 becomes 150. And I'm sitting like a monkey scratching my head, like, where in the fluke did I go wrong?
Right. Look, hold on. Someone, who was it? It was Clayvon said, I hope I said your name right. I flatlined and wouldn't trade for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Anybody else been there? Like, and that is definitely some serious EMTing right there. Like, you needed to seek immediate help, just because you were afraid to dip your toe back in the market. You was afraid you were about to get bit again. And
I'm guilty of strategy trading.
Oh, no, you trading strategies.
If one didn't work, I was like, man, this ain't for me. Then I go to another strategy, try it, test it. I see it didn't work for me. This is a fluke. Then go to another. I think since been with the company, I've been through about 10 different strategies.
Give me 1 second. Let me unmute.
Was it
Clayvon Davis, are you there?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
That's right. You already know, Clayvon. How you doing?
Wait a minute.
Don't be yelling at nobody in the background.
Clayvon, you know how we do over here.
Wait a minute.
I love how you said strategy trading. You've been trading strategy.
Say again. I'm sorry.
All right. So Clayvon, to with your comment, you flatlined and wouldn't trade for 2 weeks. Can you explain, like, what happened? Why did the market give you that why did that market give you that fear where you just couldn't even touch it? What happened?
Okay. I was new, and I did what Adaeze told us not to do. I was chasing the trade instead of waiting on it to come to me. So I seen it go up, and I said, well, shoot, I'm going up too. And then it went down, and I'm like, shoot, I'm going down. And they said, what the hell is going on?
Wow. You know, I look at the market like a relationship. You know, if you're chasing that person that you know you've been trying to date, but this person don't want you, you're chasing. They don't want to be caught. You know what I mean? So you're doing everything to catch their attention. You will never catch the market. The market don't want to be caught. No. Let the market come to you. Okay, I want you to sit on your hands and allow the market to come to you. So we speak about this a lot, sitting on your hands and allowing the market to come to you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull up the chart real quick, because, you know, like that's what we're here for. Let's pull up the chart and show you how to allow the market to come to you.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And this should help a lot of you who like to chase the market. You know, I stopped chasing.
I'm bad with charts. If you were to look at one of my charts, it would practically look like a football field.
And what do you mean?
Like, I will have so many
indicators,
distant lines on there, trying to see which one do I need to follow.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. What I want you to do is I want you to pick any pair.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Me?
Yeah, pick any pair.
GBP NZD.
Ooh, my favorite. Ooh. Yeah. GN. Nice. So let's go to GN. Guys, if you know me, you know I love trading GN. GN is the fastest moving pair in the market. A lot of people say it's GJ. GN. Yeah. It's the fastest moving. It's just expensive. It just costs too much. If you can't afford it, don't trade it. If you can't afford it, do not trade it. Okay, GN moves fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and drag this over. Perfect.
Yeah, I actually thought it was GJ.
Yeah, GJ. It moves fast.
NZD pairs.
Say that again.
I stopped looking at NZD pairs after a while because, like you said,
they're explosive.
Extra.
Oran, is that a moving average on your chart?
Don't judge me, please. I was doing training.
Oh, okay.
Or not trading with indicators. Okay, I'm allergic to indicators. They make me itch.
Me too. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I was doing a training, and the easiest way to teach someone who never seen a market that looks like a blood pressure machine or a heart monitor, you know, the easiest way for me to explain an uptrend or a downtrend was to tell you, hey, listen, how can I tell if the market's in an uptrend or a downtrend? First thing we do is we go to a higher time frame. And what we're looking for with the moving average, if the market is above the 50-period moving average, we are in an uptrend. If the market is below, we're in a downtrend. And when they saw that, they was like, whew, that's it. That's it. How do I know when the market is moving sideways in consolidation? Well, if I was to add another moving average, don't matter which one, they're all going to do the same thing. If I was to add another moving average, let's just say the 25-period moving average, any color. In the moment they start crisscrossing like this, we are in a range. Okay, we are in a range. Not yet, well, basically in consolidation. And how do you see consolidation? Go ahead and switch over to your line chart. In the moment you see the market, this is how we're going to first identify this consolidation. All right, right around this level here. Notice how the moving average is going up, down, up, down, up, down. This is consolidation. We want to see a range where the market is just dropping, where the market is just rising. The moment the market is moving like this, we are in consolidation. How do we trap the market or box it up like some Chinese takeout? Here we go. So when this market came down to the range, it stopped here. When this market went up, it stopped here. Okay, so from here to here is the low part of my range and a high part of my range. And people saying, hey, Oran, that's not the low part of your range. This is the low part of your range. The market stopped here and pulled back. You see this right here? Can anybody tell me what they think this is?
Fake out, head and shoulder.
There we go. Anytime you see a head
V bottom.
or V bottom, anytime you see the market throw out a head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, that's a false move breakout. Notice with an inverted head and shoulder, the market false move breakout and pulls right back into the range. So let's go ahead and box this up like some Chinese takeout from the low all the way up to the high. Next thing we're going to do, right click, go to rectangles, parameters, and we're going to take this all the way to 2020. And let's go ahead and take the top back to 1999. And the reason why we're doing this, we want to stretch this box out to the right and to the left to see if these zones that we've matched up are valid zones. So let's go ahead and press OK. Boom! Let's see how valid this is. As the market is in the range, we're ranging. Boop! Hey, where you going? False move breakout. The market comes back into the range, right back to this level right over here. Now, guess what the market is doing? What I want you guys to focus on the most is right here. Remember this low right here? Remember this low before we did a false move? Look at what the market did. Hey, I came back. I'm going to give you a second chance to enter this trade. Oh, I came back. Now, if you did not enter this trade the second time, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. But then they say, hey, listen, I feel bad for you. Okay, guys, remember what we did here? Remember how we did a, I got this camera right in front of me so I'm looking around it to see the chart. So if you see me on my camera looking like Ray Charles playing the piano, moving back and forth, just remember I got a camera in front of me. Let me just move to the side. I don't want you to think I'm, doing an imitation of that movie, Ray. So here we go. As the market comes back up to the zone, I want you to focus on this thing. The market repeatedly do the same thing over and over. Just like most of you getting into a losing trade over and over, the market gives you multiple chances to exit and enter, but we're not focused on that, okay? Inverted head and shoulder. Left shoulder, head sticks out, cut the head off. Right shoulder comes down, but look what happens over here. You're saying to yourself, hey, Oran, isn't that the same thing that's over there? But this didn't happen yet. So what I want you to focus on is when that market comes down, mark your zones right away. When the market stops, mark your zone. Mark it. If it breaks it, don't worry. Look what happened. V bottom. What do we have right here? That market comes here. Boom! You're saying to yourself, but I don't know if it's going to keep going up. I'm not sure if it's going to be one of those false breakouts or continue dropping down. Let's get these indicators off my chart before I start. I need some Benadryl. Here we go.
Thank you.
So here we go. So you want to know how to enter this trade right here, because you may not have known any better to enter right here because the market said, hey, listen, 1, 2. On the 4th touch, we're breaking out. But guys, look at this. This market right here, this market did a breakout. Did we touch? Did we touch? Switch over to the counter chart. Boom! Yes, we did. Here's your 1 touch right there. All right. Market comes back, 2, 3. Remember, on the 4th touch, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. On the 4th touch, this market came out and said, you know what? I'm not ready yet. Remember what Kevin Hart said? It wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. And it came right back into the zone. Now, when the market comes back into the zone, we start our count over. Start the count all over.
Derlin is saying that she is getting so confused. Can you just kind of trace the inverted head and shoulders?
Of course.
Yeah.
Perfect. Who's that? Derlin. Perfect.
And it's okay, especially if you're new, if you're not getting this right now. This is still awesome information that you'll just keep on previewing over and over.
Of course. All right, so what I'm going to do, Derlin, I am speaking to you right now. Derlin, watch this. Let me go over to my chart because I know why you're getting confused. And I made a big mistake because usually when I'm teaching about inverted head and shoulders or head and shoulder patterns, I do one thing first. And that one thing is to show you what it looks like, okay? What Google says an inverted looks like. So let's go over to this page here. And I just want you to go to Google real quick and type in head and shoulder patterns Forex. Google is so amazing. You can just type in anything, click on image, and there you go. So now, Gerlin, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Inverted head and shoulder. This is going to be a regular head and shoulder. I want you to think of it like the human body. Okay? You have your head, your right shoulder, and your left shoulder. Come on, team. You already know. Whenever I do an analogy, I'm always using real life situations. Okay? Here's your head, left shoulder, right shoulder, your neckline, market drops. If I was to flip this human upside down, this would be an inverted head and shoulder person. So let's go back over to the real deal. Okay, now let's look at it just like this. Boom, as the market is moving, creating what we know as the Elliott's Wave. Trust me when I tell you the Elliott's Wave is in the inverted head and shoulder pattern. When we get to the left shoulder, it stops here. Market comes back down and create what's supposed to be support, but we don't know that this is support yet because we only came down to this level one time. As this market shoots back up, creates a higher high, it drops down. Now we have support because in order to draw a trend line, you need to connect this line here, a minimum of 2 points. So now, if this market goes up and it fails to break this high right here and drops lower, now you have a head and shoulder pattern. Now let's go ahead and reverse that and do the inverse of it. Okay, the inverse would look something like this. Okay, this would be your first shoulder, market drops down, comes up, and now you have your left shoulder, your second shoulder. The one thing I love about the head and shoulder pattern, and which is so easy to trade, because the market gives you a second opportunity to enter. If you miss the first opportunity, they go up, come right back down, and give you a second opportunity. Gerlin, I gotta ask you a question. Is this starting to make sense right now? Yeah, someone post the link so they can share it with the team. Gerlin, is this starting to make sense? So when you look at the left shoulder, it comes down. I just want you to draw a horizontal line right here, even before this happened, okay? Even before this happened, draw a horizontal line right here. If the market breaks it, don't worry. Just sit on your hands and wait. Because if the market does one of these moves, pull right back into the zone, stops right here. Remember this horizontal line that you drew? This is a confirmation. We are about to go up, up. Now let's go back over to the charts so I can show you what it looks like on the chart once again.
Making sense to me.
Yeah.
Say that again?
now it's making sense to me, because before I was like, what the hell is he doing?
I know. I usually, like I said, anytime I go over these, this instruction, I usually go to Google, pull it up, because you're always going to have someone new for the first time watching this. And if, like I said, if you're looking at the chart, you're saying to yourself, okay, I'm confused. What's going on? Please show me how. So now, Gerlin, when we look at this on a real chart, I'm going to show you something. When I put up the candle chart, it's kind of difficult to see head and shoulder patterns, okay? It's kind of difficult to see it when I put up the chart. But do you want to eliminate the noise? I'm going to show you how to eliminate the noise. When I do this, I'm going to tell you, your brain, your mind is going to explode, because you're going to see head and shoulders and inverted head and shoulders all over your chart. Are you ready? So right now we're on the candle chart. The candle chart shows you the wicks and the body. The wicks is nothing but noise. It's like if you go to a club and everybody's screaming, woo! You put on your headphones, earplugs, eliminate the noise. Watch this. Gerlin, yes or no? Do you see inverted all over your chart now?
Yeah, I see them.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
You ready for another trick? What if you say to yourself, look at this inverted. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
See where the head is? This is the head, correct?
Yeah.
Watch, I'm about to cut the head off. Watch what happened when I cut the head off. And I can start from here. I'm just going to connect from here and cut this head off. Ooh, Gerlin, I'm about to blow your mind. I'm telling you, watch what's about to happen next. Oh my goodness. Watch this. Are you sitting down, Gerlin? Watch this. Gerlin, the market does a fake out. Remember how many times? Let's go ahead and stretch this out right here. Trend line. Let's click on raise. Just want to stretch that line out. And we'll just bring it back just a little bit more. Okay? Now, breakout. 1, 2. Uh-oh, false move. This market's supposed to break out on the 4th touch. This market broke out on what? 1, 2, and then 3. Hey, you faked me out. You wasn't supposed to break out. You're supposed to break out on the 4th one. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Let me just go back into that zone again. Sorry about that. Start the count all over again. Okay, now check this out, Gerlin. When the market really does break out, always market. Where did the market go? Right here? Let me just go ahead and put a line right here. Watch this. Always know where you are. I used to watch this show as a kid called Where's Waldo? Oh, God. They never found him. No. They never found him. So check this out. Notice how the market dropped down here. So I'm just going to mark it. Even if I'm not trading it, I'm just going to mark it right here. So now the market goes up, breakout. Uh-oh. We did a retest and kept dropping. Uh-oh. You see this line right here? Did we retest this line? Let's find out. Oh, my goodness. Perfect entry. Perfect entry.
Hey, Oran.
Yes, sir.
Can I add to this? Remember when you remember when you showed us the zigzag indicator?
Yes.
That could work to her advantage, I believe.
That's right. You're absolutely right, Chris.
Yeah.
All the way from
Trinidad.
What time?
It's 12 a.m.
12 a.m. Oh, same time over here. Perfect. Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. The zigzag indicator is perfect for newbie traders. And I'm going to show that to you in a second. But would you like to know where your take profit would be if you enter this trade on the sell? You're probably saying, but where will my take profit be? Watch this. Watch this. You guys know that I'm big on what just happened. What just happened to my chart? Oh, I moved it down. Okay. All right, here we go. You guys know I'm big on measured moves and boxing everything up like some Chinese takeout. Maybe I eat too much Chinese.
Yeah, maybe so.
Too much takeout. So check this out. Let's go ahead and box this up. What was the last touch? Well, the market came down to this zone right here and then pull back up. So all I'm going to do is measure from here all the way up. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do it. Hit Control and double click and move this box down. Okay, move this box down right here, and let's go ahead and put our target right there. Line chart. Let's see. Did we make it? Did we make it there? Ah! Oh my goodness, that was so close. That was so close. You almost had it, but it was still.
But if you had managing skills, you still got that, right?
That's right. That's right. It was still that. That's right. You would have still had that move. You see this move right here? You see when that market came right around this level, right around here, okay? False move. Remember I told you put that line right there, and that market came right there and smacked that line. Did another false move here, came back inside and started to hold it. Well, let's cut this part off and see what that is. Always know where you are. Hey, they just cut it off again. They just did another inverted head and shoulder and now push the market up. Inverted head and shoulders pushes the market up. Regular head and shoulder bring the market down. Okay? Chris, remember this? Here we go. Let's see where we are using Fibonacci's.
Yeah.
Check this out. Use, who's yawning on the webinar? There's no yawning on the webinar. So here we go. Guys, when you're using your Fibonacci, just mute yourselves out real quick. Check this out. We got 65 people on here. Excited. If you got a question, go ahead and unmute yourself when you're ready. But check this out. When you're trading using Fibonacci's, most traders do this. They like to draw from the lowest low all the way up to the highest high and say, okay, waiting for this market to come down to, let's say, one of those levels. Guys, are you ready for the blueprint? Remember, none of this happened yet. None of this happened. So, somebody got a question. Let's see. Haha, it's good. Perfect. Okay, watch this, Chris. We're about to blow your mind. Guys, if you're using MT4 and you want to clear your screen, just go ahead and hold backspace. It deletes everything from your chart. Now check this out. Let's go ahead and build a blueprint. All right, so when this market is up to this zone right here, or let's just say it's right here, draw your fibs from this low all the way up to the high. What I look for is to see two of the opposite color. If this market's in the uptrend, I'm looking for two of the opposite colors before I consider it a pullback. In this position, I only got one red. So this is telling me that this is a trend continuation. I got one red. So you know what I'm going to do? Move my fibs all the way up to the next high. Hey, what I got here? Two of the opposite colors. So when the market starts to come down, I'm looking for my entry to be anywhere between 382, 50, or 618. If the market comes anywhere between the 382, 50, or 618, my take profit is, can anyone unmute themselves and tell me?
$1,618.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. If the market comes down to 382, 50, or 618, your take profit is the 1618. You see this right here? The 1618. Look how the market said, hey, look, Chris, what's up, my brother? I know you fell asleep on the job. I know you fell asleep on the job.
No,
so
no.
But just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. You enter your first trade, and this is why we stress it a lot. Chris, don't we stress this a lot? Enter your first trade at what?
0.01.
0.01.
Till it goes your way.
There you go. Check this out. We enter our first trade at 0.01. And it's very important that we do, because most traders who enter at, let's say, a standard lot size, this market went up, and guess what? Came all the way back down. This is where you say to yourself, okay, I see what's going on. There's more money in that area. More money in that area. So now you can up your lot size to maybe a 0.5. Okay? Maybe you can bring your lot size to a 0.5 now. Guess what happens? That market comes right back to your entry zone and picks you back up. Stop loss goes here. If your stop loss is too low for you, okay, if your stop loss is too low for you, don't start whining and complaining. Oh no, my stop loss is too low. Change your lot size. Okay, change your lot size.
Not only that, there's a trend line there as well by the 0.05. I could see it without even drawing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at that. Perfect.
Ooh. Hey, Chris, I love the goggles that you're wearing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
If I show you these charts I have, I don't know what you're going to say.
That's right. And I'm glad you pointed that out, Chris, because look at this. See, on the candle chart has a lot of noise going, right? So look at all these touches to this right here, to this trend line. That's not the real move. The real move is where did the market close? And the line chart shows you the true close. How many times did we hit this trend line? 1, 2. That's it. We out of here, baby. Let's go.
That's like a double bottom or like a whammy or something, you know?
There we go. And what if you do this? What if you take this zone here to this zone here, take your trend line and say, you know what? Boom. Guys, it's time to make some money.
Oh my
Look
God.
at this, baby. Enter your first trade at 0.05, okay? Break the trend zone. Break this line right here. When you break it, baby, we about to pay our rent today. We're about to pay our rent. Now I'm going with a standard lot size. And please, if you're brand new, please don't tell me that a standard lot size is a $1 lot size. That drives me so crazy.
Very misleading.
That's a $10 there, Chief.
Mm-hmm. Say that again. Repeat that.
I had one of my guys tell me that. I said, "Nah, Chief, that's $10."
You know, I'm not even worrying about the how much you're making per pip. See, I want to teach us to become real investors, because most of you out here, you want to build a business and also learn how to trade properly. Because imagine if you're sitting at the round table with some true Wall Street traders and you just so happen to get into a conversation. Oh man, did you see that move on Euro USD today? Oh man, I got into that today with a $1 lot size. They're gonna look at you and say, "What the hell? A $1 lot size?
0.1?
What do you mean? A standard lot size? You mean you bought 100,000 shares of the country's currency? That's all you did. Okay, that's what you did, team. You bought 100. Why did it go backwards? Oh, it just did a U-turn. You bought 100,000 shares of a country's economy, because that's all we're doing when we trade in the Forex market. We're trading the economy of a country. That's it. I want to teach you to become real, true investors. Don't get out there looking crazy, posting on Facebook. Yo, look at this screenshot I made $100 on a $1.
I'm going to just say one thing. You shouldn't be posting none of that anyway.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. If you have to convince someone to join you based on your profits, well, we're not in the convincing game. If they don't already see that their life is up against the wall and see an opportunity, then hey, listen, it is what it is. So check this out, team. Once this market broke this level right here, we just entered a $1 lot size. We just entered a standard lot size, up our lots, and look what happened next. Ooh, this market went to the moon. Okay, went back into consolidation after that, but you got your pips and got out. Adaeze, you want to jump in, chime in on something over here?
Oh no, like right now I'm following along. This is great. I love how you actually use the double trend lines, because that's like a nice way to confirm on either way actually.
Or you seeing the harmonic there right there? Yeah. The bearish harmonic, yeah. You seen it?
Adaeze, let me tell you something about Chris.
I mean, Chris is on fire for real.
Here's the thing. Let me tell you something about Chris. Anytime we host a webinar, it gets to the point where I say, you know what, Chris?
Chris, you go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You got it.
I'm just gonna pass it over, Chris gives me the opportunity to sit back and relax.
Wow.
Because I know he got this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, when Chris starts taking over the screen and putting up his harmonics, you know, and doing all this, I'm like, whoa, who taught you?
Mm-hmm.
You know, look at that. You know,
Right.
and I've been following Chris for the past, I would say 2 months now. He don't know it.
3 months. 3 months.
3 months now. I'm a stalker
Yeah.
behind the scenes. You know, watching the growth, watching your analysis.
Yeah.
Chris, I do apologize. I know we were supposed to have our one-on-one,
Yeah.
but you don't need it.
No, I need it. There's something specifically I want to talk to you about,
Oh.
and one of your techniques that you show me, I kind of like well, I did a little bit of adjustment to for one, like, to, I don't want to say I improve it. I just did something on it that I want to
You
share.
know the rules, right? You know the
Yeah,
rules.
yeah.
What's the rules, man? Take
No,
time.
no, 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 no. I need to perfect it before I present it to anyone.
But what
But
are the rules? Take what I've taught you, make it yours, make it better.
yeah, yeah,
Those are the rules.
yeah. But you know, I owe you the I have to show you that, you know.
Okay. All right. So Adaeze, check this out. Here's a Fibonacci trick, because I love fibs. People lie, but fibs don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here's a Fibonacci thing that I created, and the reason why I created this right here is because I was just so far behind on bills, and I said this have to work. So my struggle got me to where I need to be at today. So check this out here. So what I want you guys to see is, you notice how the market went up and created a high. This did not happen yet. Market went up and created a high. All I'm going to do is draw my fibs in the direction of the trend. So from the high down to the low. The next question you ask yourself, and this is where you start talking to the computer. Start asking yourself, when the market dropped down to this level here, we draw fibs from 100 to 0. When the market pulled back, where did it pull back to? All right. If I was to draw my fibs in the other way, you would see that this would be your supply zone and this would be my demand zone. Very big on supply and demand. So all you're going to do is draw a nice box it up to the zone where the market came up to, right here. Came back to that zone. Hold Control, double click, copy that box and bring it down to what? To this level here. Okay. Now when the market drops down, let's say if you enter your trade here, anytime the market goes up to a certain level, it's going to give you a second opportunity to get in. Okay? Give you the second opportunity. If you enter here at the demand zone, your target is at the supply zone. Can you guys clearly see right in this level here, at the top of our supply zone, just where we hit it right here, this market wicked this level and did what? Immediate reaction. So what are we looking for next? We're looking for this market to break out of this level, retest that same level, and then drop down. And that's what it did. And that's what the market, see, this level became a strong key level. So if I was to do this now, hit this rectangle, take this down to 2020, and take this back to 1999, because the market is going to keep dropping, keep going back to this level over and over. Okay, so if we was to look at this, look how strong this became. It turns from resistance to support. Level, level, respect, respect. And if we go back, well, the market opened up a nice gap in this area. Why is it that this gap opened right here? Okay, inverted head and shoulder, push the market up. Look how the market is respecting this level all the way across. And go back up to the current market where we were at.
Asking advisors about what he should do, and then it's something he hasn't done for a while. But I think if he's watching night by night your interview,
okay, I'll just hit pause and we can all listen to what you're listening to. Because if you listen to something else on that, you're definitely not listening to this.
He is going to stay silent for as long as he can. So for doing it, this is a very unusual.
We got 82 people here.
That's awesome.
Okay, so let's figure out
On a plane.
Who that person is.
Clarice. Hey, Clarice, how you doing?
That is president. And so I think this is just a challenge.
Mute that.
Clarice Ray, I just muted you out because you're watching Real Housewives of Atlanta in the background, and we can't hear what's going on. Okay? All right, perfect. We're trying to drop some nuggets because here's the thing, Clarice and everyone else. We can only show you this once. When the market opens up tomorrow and you get into the market the wrong direction, I'm sorry for your loss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So look how the market starts to respect this level right here. Boom, come back to it, respects the level. Boom, come back to it, respects the level. Follow this orange line all the way across.
Hey, I'm sorry, Oran. Jerlyn was asking, can you post the replay so that she can watch it because she doesn't know how long she'll be able to be on.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'm recording this right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, and there's been several people in the chat that asked, can you post the replay?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm recording it right now as we speak. And look at this, you guys. Remember this orange line that we drew way back to I don't know when.
That's awesome. Phenomenal.
Look at what the current market is.
Right.
Right back at that level.
Oh, snap.
Right back at that level. This is the current market right now. So if we go to a smaller time frame, let's see the reaction we had from that.
He's probably going to post it in that, what's that chat, the one that you're in right now? The
market recap.
Yeah, market recap.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll repost it right there, market recap.
I'm just looking at the chats. No, that's, wow. Hmm.
That reaction, the reaction from the market. You see that?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And to help you out, Jerlyn, again, I don't use indicators, but what I like to do for all new members, I'm going to show you something, Jerlyn, that's going to blow your mind. Now, I hope you're sitting down for this. I want you to go to the daily time frame. Go to the daily time frame and do this. First thing we're going to do, let's go ahead and mark up supply and demand. We did this on Friday for everyone who showed up. Now, with supply and demand, we look for large candles because the only institution or group of people that can create large candles like this are banks and institutions. Forex market is what? 7 trillion, 8 trillion, 10, 15, 20 trillion, whatever it is per day. Well, retail traders like us, we can't do this. We do little small candles like this. This is what we do. This is the noise that we make in the market. But right now, I'm going to teach you how to trade with the banks. Now, the banks are trading your money every single day, and you have no problem with it. You drop your money off the bank, you say, hey, I need you to trade this for me. The bank is what we call an auto trader. But the return that you get,
that's good.
How's that return that the bank give you?
Oh, yeah, that's just great.
I got a penny back last month.
Yeah, 12 cents for me. So I was doing pretty good.
Well, here's the thing. The next time you walk into your local bank, I want you to look your teller in the eye and say, hey, listen, I know what you're doing with my money. I know the return that you're getting on my money. Hey, what you talking? Who told you that nonsense? Listen, I saw that spike that you pushed in the market yesterday. I saw that spike, and guess what? I caught it too. And now the teller pulled you to the back room. They pull you to the back room and they say, hey, this guy right here said he caught the spike that we dropped the other day. He knows something. He caught up to our scheme. Interrogate him. Interrogate him. Hey, Adaeze, what's going on? How did you know about that spike? My lips are sealed. No. Rashad, how do you know about that spike? Nope. My lips are sealed. So they start to punish you. And then you say, all right, listen. I'm going to tell you what you did. Okay? You switched over to the line chart. Okay? When you switched over to the line chart, this is what you did. Okay? You took this low to this high. This low to this high. And you box it up like some Chinese takeout. I know. You went to your local Chinese restaurant. You couldn't eat all of it, so you box it up. All right? And then what you did was you did like this, and you did like this. I just deposit $1,500 in the bank. Okay? You did that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't think you guys just saw that. This is a demand zone. Price was super low. I went to Walmart yesterday because they have everyday low prices. I bought here because prices were low. As soon as I walked out the store, the cashier said, attention shoppers, we are having a sale on riding lawnmowers. $5. Uh-oh, the market came right back into the zone. Picked up. So many shoppers ran back into that store, right into the zone, and they sold out within seconds. The market rose. Now I need to know. Alvarez Dixon said, this is great confirmation because after burning my little count, started second guessing my analysis. Oran, this is awesome, getting my confidence back. I'm going to show you just how Stella got her groove back, how you're going to get your confidence back. Now, you see what I just did here? Let's go ahead and hold back, place, and delete. On the candle chart, it's super difficult. Okay? My sister-in-law has been working for a bank for over 25 years, didn't know anything about Forex. She gave me $100 on the 20th of January. Now it's over $2,000. She'll be joining next week and learning herself. Hold on. Robert, what you talking? Your sister worked for a bank and she gave you $100 and the bank traded and gave you $2,000? I'm confused. Let me know what bank that is.
No, I traded it in Forex.
Oh.
Shoot.
Oh, I was about to say, oh, because the bank is about to close.
I was about to say, let me go to your bank.
Right,
I heard what he said. Shoot. She will be
good stuff, my man. Good stuff. And your sister's about to join, my man. She gave you $100. With that $100, you flipped it over to 2K, sign her up immediately. Okay? So guys, let me show you something. With the candle chart, there's an inverted head and shoulder right in here. You want to know what else is in here? How many of you have heard of Elliott's Wave, but didn't know how to trade it? Didn't know what the beginning of it was? You're saying, I hear this Elliott Wave, but who the hell is this Elliott Wave? Where does it come from? How do I trade it? Well, let me tell you a secret, okay? Let me tell you a quick secret on Elliott's Wave. It's not that difficult. Let's go ahead and go to Google. You guys know
I get that jacked up every time.
You're not the only one.
All right. So if you go to Google and you type in Elliott Wave, first thing you're going to see is a whole bunch of nonsense that looks like this. A, B, C, W3, 4, Elliott's Wave Gold. All right. Confusing, right? Confusing. A lot of confusion. What about this one? You see this and you say, oh my goodness, man. I see a whole bunch of zigzags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, boom, boom. Elliott's Wave. I'm still confused. Okay. There's one chart that I love on here. Okay. There's one chart that I love the most that shows the Elliott's Wave structure. And here we go. Okay.
Line chart.
All right, guys. This is the Elliott's Wave rules. Okay, so we have 1, 2. 2 cannot go lower than this zone here because it will basically say, hey, listen, that's not, the trend is not going to continue up. It's going to keep dropping down. Then as the market go up, 3 is supposed to be the longest wave. And then you have 4 that pulls back. 4 should not overlap wave number 1. And then you have 5 here. But there's something in here that you're not looking at. There's something in here that a lot of traders are missing out and that you're not looking at. And I'm going to show you what that something is. You guys ready? Okay. There's something here that we all miss out a lot when it comes to the Elliott Wave. And when you're looking at the Elliott's Wave, what do you see here? You see like a double top pattern, right? Okay. You see like a double top here. There should be a double bottom here on the bottom. And what I'm going to show you, I think this is it right here. Yeah, buddy. This is it. This is it. ForexMagicWave.com. Okay. Now, when I first started learning about the Elliott's Wave, I just typed in Elliott's Wave on this chart here on Google. Because on YouTube, they make it sound so difficult. You go to YouTube and the person, they're always selling something. So they're never going to give you the true secret. Because first you got to log into their trading stuff, whatever it is. Notice, what do you see here? Notice how the market drops down here. And then we have this huge candle here. Then the market stops here, goes up, comes right back down. Guys, would you believe me if I told you? You see this line right here? What if I put a horizontal line all the way across? I guarantee you there was a structure here. Because can you tell me what pattern do you think this would have been if you see the whole entire thing? Can somebody tell me what pattern this is? And Chris, don't say anything.
I was now about to.
Is that head and shoulder?
Is it butterfly?
Whoa, somebody just said it. Who said that?
I did. Butterfly?
No, not the
Lamar.
No,
Head and shoulders?
Head and shoulder, which one?
Inverted.
Yes, thank you. Inverted head and shoulders. Whenever you see an inverted head and shoulder at the bottom of a trend.
You know, I was about to say that, but I wasn't sure.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. The rules here, say it. If you're wrong, you could have been right. Remember, you could have been right. What's the worst thing that could happen? Always say it. You never know. You could have been right. Just say it. Don't worry. But you were right. In your mind, you were right. Inverted head and shoulder pushes the market up. So when you see it at the bottom of the trend, right here is going to be your A, B, C, push the market up. Watch this. Let's go over to the chart. Now I'm going to show you what you've already been looking at. When the market hits the fifth wave is what? Come on, team. You got this.
The head.
The head of a head and shoulder pattern. Okay? The fifth wave is the head of the head and shoulder pattern. Oh, you don't see what I'm showing? Oops, sorry about that.
Is that when it starts correcting?
That's right. That's right. Can you guys see the chart now?
Yeah, we can. We wasn't seeing that before.
There it is. Okay, that's better. Yeah, we weren't seeing that, Oran. Sorry about that. We were looking.
What were you saying?
Your MetaTrader 4.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry about that. This is what I was showing the whole entire time. Okay, perfect. All right, so now that we're on the same page. All right, guys, so look, as you see this market was dropping down here. If I was to put a line right here, all the way across, remember what we did before on MetaTrader, how the market dropped, had structure, and then we had the false move breakout and push back up? Well, this was your false move breakout coming back to the zone. Then the market comes back down to this level, giving you a second opportunity to enter that trade. Alvarez, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, no, I thought you were saying something.
No.
All right, perfect. Let me see. All right, perfect. Now you guys can see it. So now, if we were to draw a trend line from the highest high all the way down, we're going to see this market break out. Once we get to the fifth wave is the head of the head and shoulder pattern. All right? And that's when you're going to start to see that correction. Is it starting to make sense? All right, so let's go over to the chart. All right.
Oran, when you get a second, I got a question on this Elliott Wave piece. When you get
perfect.
You made that so easy. How did you just do that?
Well, basically, it took trial and error. It took some time for me watching other people try to explain it, and I said, I don't like how people explain it. You know, people explain it so difficult. I just don't understand it. Yeah. They never. And what I'm about to do is going to blow your mind for sure, because what I just showed you is how the market comes down. And whenever you see the market do a V bottom inverted head and shoulder, this is going to be the beginning of the Elliott Wave. The inverted is the beginning of an uptrend. The head and shoulder is the beginning of a downtrend. All right, that makes sense? I see Alvarez over there shaking his head like, man.
Yeah, I get it. Hey, listen, here's the question I wanted to ask is how do you avoid the distraction of the smaller time frame I call them little stutter steps. You know what I'm saying? They're little stutter steps. So I love looking at the Elliott Wave, and I'm practicing to identify it. And you know, I'm getting it right a few times, but then there are times when I'm distracted by these other little stutter steps, and I'm like, okay, is that the 3? Is that the 2? You know, I'm not quite sure. Do you got any advice about how to avoid the distractions of those little stutter steps on the smaller time frames?
You know, that's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have
all the pictures that you see, they're always textbook perfect.
That's right.
Exactly. The textbook pictures are easy to identify. It's when you're looking at the real chart that you see all those stutter steps. And I know a guy, you know, there's a guy that does IMLTV that talks a lot about harmonic wave convergence and
Lex waves.
Lex waves, and there's Steve Greger also talks about harmonic wave convergence.
That's right.
But I want to make sure that I'm not distracted by those additional sort of micro Elliott waves.
Okay.
The larger
wave. Let me ask. Hey, Gerlin, are you still with me?
Yeah.
Gerlin, is it okay if I blow Alvarez Dixon mine real quick?
Okay. Huh?
All right. Perfect. I'm going to blow his mind. I just wanted to verify if it was okay with you. Did I just blow his mind?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right, Alvarez, you asked for it. Chris Terry is the master. Check out IML Academy Market Geometry. Okay, perfect. Check this out. Alvarez, you asked for it. Now I got to show you. So the question was, how do I avoid the smaller time frame fake outs? What's happening on a smaller time frame? Because you know, on a smaller time frame, the same thing that happens on a smaller time frame happens on a larger time frames, but at a later time. Correct. So how do I avoid that? All right. Right click right here. Ready? I'll wait for you to move the cup out of your face. I see everything that's going on. So right click right here. If you're using MT4, go to customize. You see this? Go to 1 minute, remove it. 5 minute, remove it. 30 minute, remove it. 15 minute, remove it. Hit close. And guess what? I don't have any more of those smaller time frames on my chart. If I don't have it on here, I can't go to it.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Make sense? Okay. If I don't have any of those smaller time frames on my chart, I can't be tempted to go to it. So all I have is the 1 hour, daily, 4 hour, weekly, and monthly. So now I'm stuck between here and there, here and there. So now you can't get faked out by looking at the smaller time frame. Oh my goodness, I wonder what's going on a 5 minute chart. Let me just click on it. Hey, where is it? Oh, I forgot I removed it. So remove them from your chart.
Okay, so that's helpful, but let me clarify. I'm talking about even when I stay on the same time frame. So if I may be looking at a 4 hour, but what I'm seeing is what I, like I said, I call them little stutter steps because they don't seem to match the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott Wave pattern Christopher Terry taught.
Well, you understand this. Very, very good point. Understand, just because the market did not reach that, let's say if Chris Terry is talking about the market is coming down and is hitting a certain level and then pushing back up, remember this, maybe that wave isn't complete yet. Okay, maybe you're thinking, okay, all right, so I know I was taught that after this market comes to this level here, it's going to shoot up to wave number 3, but it's still making waves down. That wave isn't complete. Like this right here, you would see all of this and be like, okay, all right, perfect. We're in wave number 5, but look, it's still right here. Guys, this is still wave 1. This is still wave 1. Remember, consolidation. When do we get into wave 2 or wave 3? The moment it breaks out. You see, always know where you are in the market. This will be considered wave one right here, right? Let's just say this is wave one. Now, the moment the market breaks out of the zone here, watch, this is where I started learning and teaching myself. Break the zone. Now we're creating a new level. Boom. Now we're starting. Just go ahead and copy this. Hold Control and double click. Now, as long as we're still in this level here, this is still wave two. So it doesn't matter what the market does in this level. So if the market does all of this, okay, the market does all of this stuff like this, guys, still, what happened?
No. I'm just, you're doing it. Just, you do it.
If you're still in that level, this is still wave one, wave two. But the moment the market finally gets that momentum and breaks out, guess what? Now, you're in the next zone. Okay? You're in the next zone now. Okay? Then what the market's going to do next? They say, boom, here you go. Trap the high. Trap the high. The market is going to do this. Going to do all of this funky stuff. Okay? These are the microwaves. Okay? The subwaves. Okay? You probably hear that a lot. Subwaves. The market's going to do all of this stuff here, making you feel as if, hey, am I in wave number 5, wave number 6? It's going to do all this stuff, pull back all the way back down to the beginning, but then the moment the market, go ahead and copy this level here. So the moment the market does this, now here's wave 1, wave 3, wave 5. There's 3 levels, 1, 2, and 3. When the market does that, that's when you're going to start to see the real move back into the zone. That's when you're going to start to see the big move of the head and shoulder pattern, the big move bringing the market back down to that level. Is that clear? Okay, so always know where you are in the market. So look at the higher time frames. Always look at the higher time frames. Where am I right now? Okay, what I like to do when I'm doing this, what I like to do is go to the daily. Okay, because the market opens and closes on a daily time frame, daily candle. So this is what I want you guys to do from going forward. Where's my low? My low is right here. Just mark it up. Where's my high? Okay, my high is right here. I don't care about this stuff back over here. So this is my low, this is my high. If I was looking at Elliott's wave, this would only be wave 1. This would only be wave 1. Draw your fibs from the high to the low, from the low to the high. This would only be wave 1 right here on the daily time frame. If you want to catch those big moves, I'm talking about those true set it and forget it, where you don't even have to open up your chart for 30 days, that's what you do. But if you want to do smaller, if you want to get into the trade, find your low, 4-hour time frame. Find your high. Look at this. Wave 1, consolidation, right? Here's the next one. Market goes up. If this market breaks this zone here, this is an invalid move. We did not break it. Now, guess what happened? Mark up your zone. Look at this. Now you know where you are in the market. Now you know, oh, that's not bad. I'm only in wave 2 right now. This is the bigger view of it. I'm only in wave 2. Or you could just do something like this to help you out. Chris mentioned it earlier. I'm going to tell you, your brokers really don't hate you. Okay? Your brokers really don't hate you. They give you all the tools that you need. All the tools that you need. Check this out. Zigzag. Zigzag was put on here to help you with identifying inverted head and shoulders, W patterns, Elliott's wave, but most people don't know it's there. It's a free indicator that's built inside of your chart. Leave the value like it is and just hit OK. Change the color, hit OK. Now watch what happens next. When you put up the zigzag chart, look what happens next. The zigzag shows you when you're in consolidation. Okay. Oh, perfect. ¿Tú hablas español? Sí.
Look, there's a bat there too.
Look at this. See this? When you use the zigzag pattern right here, the zigzag just shows you buy low, sell high. Buy low, ooh, middle range, middle range. Then they're gonna spit something out here. When that market gives you a false moves on the bottom, prepare for the same thing on the top. Prepare for them to come back into that range. They're gonna play this range over and over and over. They're gonna play that same range over and over and over. Just mark it up.
Oren, did you see the bat?
Okay, Oren, man, I'm telling you, this is fantastic. You blowing my mind here. Listen though. So I know we got 87 people on the call, 85 people on the call, but you messed up. You're doing a private call, so I got to ask this question. I need to get some clarification here. Go back to this piece right here. Okay. Because what you're showing me is great, but I want to clarify to make sure I got this crystal clear here.
Yeah.
Because you're looking at the 4 hour, right? When you put these zigzags here, I'm like, whoa, that cleans it up. Now I see these Elliott waves in a different way. Here's what I was trying to do. Here's what my mind was trying to do. You tell me if I'm doing it wrong. What I was doing is in between those waves that your zigzag is showing, I was looking at those alternation between the green and the red candles and saying, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between what you're calling a single wave. So when you say this is just wave 1, I'm looking at the red and green candles and I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all within that first, what you call the first wave, right? The zone. So I guess what I want to make sure that you help me understand is, I want to know that I don't need to look at those small, what I'm calling those micro, I guess maybe you call them the sub Elliott waves within the larger wave, because that's the part that's distracting me. It's not changing the time frame because we're still looking at 4 hour. But within that 4 hour, you show me wave 1 and I see red and green within that first wave. And I'm trying to count the 5 Elliott waves, right? Within. So help me to make sure I know when to count them and when not to count them so that I'm getting the right Elliott wave pattern there. Does that make sense?
Hey, Oren, can I add something?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna draw on your screen a bit, and so I believe that I think that traders need to train their eyes a bit more to the Elliott waves because it's not pretty as you see it in the textbooks, right? So this, whoa, right, 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 1 to 2. This is 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, right? Inverted head and shoulder.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Right. Look here. This, let me make sure. 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. It's not pretty. Watch. 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And even if you scroll back, look here. 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Let me erase that for you.
Okay. No, that's good. I'm glad you broke that down to him now.
It's not pretty.
No, it's never going to be clean and pretty. What you just saw, remember what we explained? Inverted head and shoulder does what? What to the market? Pushes the market up.
Correct.
So I'm going to show you something right here because now, like I said, I love those questions because when you ask those questions, it just gives me an opportunity to basically break it down and clean it up, break it down even easier. Okay.
Right.
So here we go.
A lot more people have that same question.
That's right. Draw your trend line. Inverted head and shoulder does what? Push the market up, right? Double bottoms does what? Push the market up. Wait for the market to break your trend line. Okay? Wait for the market to break your trend line. This is going to be the beginning. The moment the market break your trend line, now you know, hey, I'm at level 1. I'm at level 1 of this inverted head and shoulder move that's going on right now. So what are we looking for? Let me get this line out of here. I'm at level 1. Now you're going to draw your fibs. And blow this up just a little bit. Okay, now you're going to draw your fibs. When you draw your fibs, go up, go up, go up. Here's level 1. We're going to draw some fibs on them right now. And I'll come back to around this level here. Okay, come back down to this level here. Next thing we're looking for, and matter of fact, let me just go over here real quick because I have a cheat sheet. I love the cheat sheets. Okay, I have a cheat sheet because when you use the Elliott's Wave with Fibonacci, it just makes sense. All right, where is it with Fibonacci? Here it is. Yeah, here we go. I'll use this one here. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. And this part is definitely, like I said, I love the questions because you make me dig deep into the crate to help you understand it even more. Okay, so you can see my screen, right? All right, perfect. Now, after the market creates this inverted head and shoulder, right around the zone, pushing the market up, level 1, we want to see this market pull back to around anywhere between 382 to 50 or 618. All right, you got that, right? Perfect. Where's my take profit going to be at? My take profit is going to be at the 1.618 for level 3. Okay, 1.618 for level 3. 4 is going to pull back. This is the magic spot. Because you see where 4 pulls back at right here? Look over to your left. We need to see a second opportunity here. This is when we know that we hit that 5th wave already. All right, I'm going to show it to you on the chart. Watch this. 3 goes up at this 1.618, pulls back around this level. After the 3rd wave, it extends up to this level. When this market comes back down to here, it should be the equal distance to number 4. Now, let me go over to your chart real quick and show you that this is playing out perfectly on the chart. What do you see right here? This would be number 4, right? This would be number 4. Push the market up. What did I just show you? Equal distance to the 4 right there. You see that?
If your thing is moving, we can't see it.
Oh, hold on. My bad. Oops, I got so excited right there. I'm like, woohoo! Hold on. Okay, now can you see the chart?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Remember what we showed you guys earlier? Right here. This would be number 4. Notice how you have your 3 right here at the 1.618. Market comes down to number 4. Market pushes back up to number 5. Remember what I told you, the market's going to come back down equal distance to number 4? Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Elliott's Wave, knowing where you are is very important. Go back over to the chart. This is number 4 right here. 4, 5, head and shoulder pattern, correct?
Or we can't see your pointer.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Let me stop sharing and go. I think I'm just going to use desktop. I'll use desktop.
Hey, can you put that cheat sheet in the chat?
Yeah. Where's my cheat sheet? All right, you can see my cheat sheet, right?
Not yet. Your desktop.
Oh, you see my desktop? I don't know
Not
what
yet.
I'm
We see
showing.
your desktop.
All right, let me see. Oh, the market maker's trying to all right, here's the cheat sheet. You see that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Here's 4, right? Here's 4.
Yep.
5. Market comes back down to this level here.
Right.
Equal distance to 4.
Right.
Equal distance to 4. Right around this level. Now, when we go back over to the chart, all right, now we go back over to the chart, and now, okay. All right, You don't see, do you see my mouse?
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect. Here's 4, equal distance to number 4 right here.
Mm-hmm.
Inverted head and shoulder. We have a head and shoulder pattern here. Left shoulder, right shoulder, drop the market down. Okay, drop the market down. Now, this is when the market said, hey, listen, we're not ready. We're going to do a continuation of this move.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what we call a sub wave. All right, this is a inverted, this is a Elliott's wave move, but it's also a sub wave.
That's like the ABC. The
Say that
ABC.
again?
The ABC. That comes after the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, the ABC.
Yes, that's right. A, B, and C. This is your sub wave in here. Now I'm going to show you on here on the cheat sheet again, your sub wave. You see these little moves, these little waves right here? These little waves right here, how it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, boom, boom. This is one wave right here. And then guess what happened? We do it all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is wave number 2. But your Alvarez, this is what you're getting caught in. You're getting caught in the sub waves.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Okay? You're still in wave number 1. It's just the subways still have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The moment that you're thinking, okay, we're getting in the 5th wave, I'm taking this all the way down. No, this is just a subwave continuation. Now we're going to go for wave number 2 and 3. We got our subwaves here. And you're thinking, okay, here's wave number 5. I'm taking this market down. No, that's only wave number 3. Now we go to wave number 5 on a larger scale. And finally, look what happened. Now we have the move. It's confusing, but here's something that you can use to help you out. And that one thing that you can use that's going to help you out, because Elliott's wave will get confusing sometimes. The one thing that you can use that can help you out is my favorite, which is supply and demand. Mm. And this is how you're going to use it. Get rid of this indicator. You're going to use supply and demand to get rid of all of that noise. Okay, so we're on a 4-hour time frame right now, and let's just go back, randomly black. And I'm gonna let you guys go in a little bit. I don't want to keep you hostage too long because I want you to show up tomorrow for MetaTrader 4 tips and tricks. Here we go. This is how I'm going to get you on here, and you're going to eliminate all of that noise. Randomly pick anywhere on the chart. Okay, let's just start. I want to try to get somewhere where we can actually see it working. Let's just go here. All right. Stop it. Listen. All right, let's go here. Right around the zone. First thing I'm going to do, when it comes to supply and demand, we sell at supply and we buy at demand. So, guys, what we're looking for is large candles leaving a zone. This is a demand zone. Price was low, so the market shot up. So what we're going to do, switch over to your line chart, and we're going to mark it up. You see how the market came to this level and then shot up? It dipped and then shot up. So we're going to mark this whole zone up as our supply zone. Okay, mark it up. You can leave this stuff on your chart. And trust me when I tell you, this is going to help eliminate trying to figure out where you are in the market. Mm-hmm. Okay, so perfect. Let's go ahead and mark that up. And being that I'm going to leave this on my chart for a while, put the color red and hit OK. All right, so now red is when we're going to sell and green is when we buy. So this is my demand zone. Price was low, so we'll just go ahead and mark it up. Okay, perfect. Daisy, Zachary said, let's collaborate this week. Tell him he should be on now.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go here.
Yeah.
And let's just mark this up, 2020. If the market breaks out of your supply or demand zone, that zone turns to the opposite, just like support and resistance. But there's a difference between support and resistance and supply and demand. Okay, so we're just going to change this color to green. Guys, don't be afraid to take the time out and mark up your charts. It's pretty fun. Boom. So we know at this zone, when price came in here, we bought. Okay, we bought. Now, you guys notice something? Do you notice something beautiful about when I just marked up this zone right here, this demand zone? What do you see right here?
And I wouldn't say it.
Inverted head and shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Man, Chris is I love it. You're always on point. But
I have a trick to show you when you finish.
okay, perfect. I love it, man. So you notice something right here. What is the one thing we talk about? What kind of move is this?
Fake out.
False breakout.
False breakout. That's right, because you can see structure, structure, fake out, come back into the zone, right? Well, let's do this all over again. This time we're going to do it here. Notice how the market came down to this level here. We could use this little peak right here, but I don't want to cheat myself. I'm going to treat myself. So I'm going to take it from here all the way up here. This is going to be my demand zone. So I just want to stretch it out and see where we're going. Perfect. And let's just go ahead and put this back over here as well. Because what I'm doing right now is marking up my zones. I need to know where I am in the market. Perfect. So you see this right here? Did we touch it? Did we touch it? Oh, we came so close.
So close.
We came so close. That would have been beautiful. No, we just broke out of that zone. Could have had an opportunity to get into that trade. But now, as we move forward, oh my goodness. Hold up, hold up, hold the phone. We didn't touch it, right? Uh-oh, we didn't touch it.
Barely.
But we had this zone marked up and we failed to, we said, you know, we're just going to leave this on our chart. As the market moved forward.
There you go.
Wow. Wow. Now, where did my stop loss go? At the bottom. Okay. Did my stop loss get hit? Nope. No, it didn't. And this market went to the next zone. Okay. Came back, gave you an opportunity. Now they started playing around this level and they shot down. They broke out, retest. Oh, that's so beautiful. Breakout, retest. Say, hey, listen, my man, I want to ask you something. Did you get a chance to get into that trade? Don't worry, I'll come back up and give you another opportunity. And that's what they did. They said, hey, did you get in that last trade? Don't worry, I'll come back up and give you another opportunity. But look what happened. 1, 2, 3. All of this is one because it's close together, consolidation. And look what happened on the fourth one. Hey,
that's the ice pick.
Yeah, that's right. So, Chris, talk to me. What you got for me?
Well,
share your screen, you know the rules.
Okay, yeah, no problem. First to begin, the guy that has the problem with the
Alvarez.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Alvarez. That the guy that has the problem with the Elliott waves and the micro. I think that he will have that problem if he's on the 30 minutes chart, you know. Yeah. Like the lower time frames, because leg 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, leg 1 to 2 would have an Elliott wave by itself on the lower time frame. Or I'll show you. This is one thing I said if I get the chance I would show all you this. Is it this chart? Yeah, it's this chart, right? Now look here. A lot of people might think, this floor became a ceiling and you could sell this, right? But a lot of people may not see this. It's simple, how you call it, trend lines. We could get a retest here, but let me see if I could find one with the Elliott wave, because I was seeing it on the chart. Which chart you was on just now?
GBP NZD.
Okay, I think it could work here as well. The Elliott wave. I'm not sure if this could validate as one, but I was gonna show how I find my take profit for wave 5. Let me see if I get a Elliott wave. You catch me off guard. Yeah.
You said you had a trick for me.
I was seeing it on your chart.
Oh, I
Yeah.
always got my pen and pad waiting, man.
Yeah. Let me see if I could find an Elliott Wave. Yeah, look, this is.
You're still on GBP JPY if you was trying to go to the one he was on.
He was on GBP JPY.
He was
Let
on
me see.
NZD. He said GBP NZD is what he said he was on.
Okay. Well, I mean, I hope it works. I'm not sure if it will over here. But how I find my take profit for wave 5 is that I use the trend base and I go from 2 to 3 and I look for the 1.272. Look at it. See, it works all the time.
Oh wow!
From 2 to 3, yeah, it always works, right? So let me see if I could find one more. I was seeing a perfect Elliott wave on yours, so that's why I would prefer to show it on yours. But let's see, it works all the time. Don't worry.
Now, do you guys understand why where the 1.27 when you're using your fibs? Fibs are beautiful. Okay, if the market comes down to the 886, your take profit is the 1.18. If the market comes to the 786, your take profit is the 127. If the market comes down to the 382, 50 or 618, your target is the 161.8.
I don't really like because this one is too choppy.
I know.
Yeah, I wish I was.
And that's what throws off a lot of traders when it comes to trading the Elliott's Wave. That's the reason why, if you don't know, if Elliott's Wave if you're having a difficulty trading the wave, then you have to stick to what you know, what gets you in the trade. And when I show you guys supply and demand, it's boss. That's something that it's so easy to mark it up. Mark it up, set it and forget it, leave it on your chart, wait for the market. Chris, what the hell you playing? What you playing?
No, you would believe how much significance is. I was actually teaching someone the how important trend lines are now. And yeah,
it's very important.
It's very, very important.
These look like the Matrix.
Yeah. I wish I could just find an Elliott Wave. I don't know if we have nothing for this shot. The idea. Let me see.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Listen, we're gonna do another session on Elliott's Wave. I'm gonna get the man himself. Okay, Lex Waves on, and he's gonna bring it down. Oran, can we get the fib levels? I knew that was coming soon. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys the fib levels.
Oh no! Look! There's one here. I believe GBP USD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh! I can't. No, this is a gold. What the hell?
Don't worry, Chrissy. Hey, listen, every time I give you the spotlight, you get nervous. What happened, man?
It's Oran. Okay, look, this might work. So let's see.
I love the way you navigate through TradingView.
TradingView, yeah.
You're gonna have to do a class on that.
This may not work because one clashes with the 4. All right, with some pairs that I traded recently,
you did have your fifth wave in there. You did have it.
No. I think the fourth one touched the 1, 2.
But it didn't close. It didn't close. Remember, the wicks is just telling you how far the market went. We want to know where the market closed at.
Yeah, let's see.
You see that? Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, yes. True.
And then what do you see? An inverted head and shoulder at the bottom.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
So look, where is my?
And remember, at 4, what we're looking at 4, we're looking for that market to come right back down to that level.
Well, did we hit it? Well, we almost hit it, you know?
Nah, we hit it. It just took a long. No, put your horizontal line right there.
Yeah.
Put your horizontal line at it. It takes patience. Now go over to the right. Scroll to the right.
You know what? Let me remove this now,
Look,
man.
there it is. There it is. Look. Look, scroll to the right. There you go. And look at the reaction from the market.
Yeah. But I think that this level, this 1.272 is a very significant level in the market. But I mean, I just want to just show you one thing on this GBP USD, right? Just look at the value of this, the value that this trend line have, right? Just this one trend line could feed somebody for months with this GBP USD. For months. Look at this. Came down, retest, sell. Sell. Third touch, sell. And then came up, retest, buy. You see that? And I caught the majority of this, right? Because let me just show you this, right? All right, let's go with desktop.
You got to hurry up because Alvarez is supposed to be on vacation with the family, man. And he jumped on to, oh, man, Alvarez, thank you for the support, man.
This was drawn up on the 25th. You see? The 25th, and we could get trades out of this for months with this trade. With that one trend line. You see that? But thank you very much for the opportunity, Oran.
Well, listen, Chris, when we do our one-on-one, you're gonna be the one talking. I'm not gonna say
be the teacher.
I have a folder for you as well, Oran. Yeah, I have a folder for you too. IMLTV. Look, Oran here.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, this was your trick that you showed us. I don't know if you remember this trick. That's the trick we was doing recently.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah. But thanks for the opportunity, Oran.
Hey, just try to get creative in the market, and I love it. I love it. Thank you. Listen, guys, I want to thank all of you for jumping on at the last minute. So with that being said, because you did jump on at the last minute, I want to leave you with something. I want to leave you with a gift.
So giving.
Yeah, I want to leave you with a gift. All right, perfect. I know everybody's fired up. All right.
Yay! Been waiting for this.
Oh, who said that? Somebody said they've been waiting for that. Yeah, I know. I told you last night that I was going to do it. Didn't get a chance to do it. This is my wife's strategy, and we're going to do it right now. Pick any pair.
In GPNZ.
GBP Okay, I love that because it's a volatile pair. Where is it? Let's go. I don't see it right now, but let's go with GJ. That's another one.
I like GJ.
All right, perfect. Create. All right, let's just move the market just a little bit. Imagine if the market moved like that.
That'd be awesome.
And you could pip and dip. You make money, you lose it, give it right back.
Come right back.
Oh man. So let's go ahead and mark it up like we normally do. I should put on some trader music while I'm doing this.
You should.
Let's see. Silver. Let's go with the white on. No. Blue and gray. There we go. All right, black, grids are going to be white. Candle up, black. Candle down, black. Candle filler is going to be blue. And make this red. Okay, perfect. Let's get rid of the volumes. Okay, perfect. Let's just speed it up just a little bit more, get some momentum, go to a higher time frame. There we go. All right, traders, you're brand new to trading. And you're saying to yourself, okay, you're saying to yourself right now, I'm brand new to trading. I got a $10,000 trading account. What do I do next? I do some analysis. I have no idea what I'm doing. Scrap it. You don't need any analysis. I just want you to do this. Go to orders, market execution, enter every trade at 0.01. Okay. Put a stop loss, 50 pips. Sell. Instant execution. Hey, let's do it again. Orders. Show you how easy that was. Market execution. This time we're going to buy. Okay, this time we're going to buy. Stop loss, 50 pips. Hey, stop it. Don't do that to me. Stop loss, 50 pips, and we are going to... Why did not let me buy? Please tell me. All right, I put my sell there. Stop loss, 50 pips. Oh, no, that's a sell. Buy. Perfect. Stop loss, 50 pips, and buy. Perfect. So, have you ever heard of a hedge fund? Well, hedge funds, this is how they trade. Okay? Hedge funds, they hedge the market. You're brand new to trading. How much was that software? Oof. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. If I told you I was cheap, I'm super cheap. I don't pay for anything. This software is free. Just go to Google and type in.
It's free 99.
That's right. Go to Google and type in Forex tester, and there you go. Download it to your system. You got it. Told you I was going to give you guys something. All right, because you decided tonight that you were going to jump on this webinar at the last minute. 75 people. So if you look at the bottom right side of my screen, I am down $6 because I'm using a 0.10. That's the system won't let me use a 0.01, which is the smallest. I'd probably be down like 30 cents or something like that. So I'm down $3, negative, negative, negative. Number one, you got to pay the spreads and everything. No problem. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Go back into the order. I hope you're taking notes because some of you have been waiting for this since last week. And believe it or not, I did this last week in front of you, but you were a spectator. You didn't see it. So go back to order. This time we're going to do a pending order. Now, your lot size can be whatever you want. Okay, lot size. And I'm going to enter my, what's this? This is going to be my sell stop. I'm going to enter my sell stop, 50 pips. Perfect. Let's do that again, just in case you missed it. Pending order. This time I'm going to do a buy stop. 50 pips. Perfect. So remember the buy and sell that we have here? We have a buy and a sell. Buy and a sell. If the market on my buy goes the opposite direction, the stop loss is going to get hit and it's going to cut out my buy. But you're probably saying, but Oran, I'm going to be negative. I'm going to be negative. Remember that sell order that you have right here? This is what's going to keep you in the game. It's going to be a break even. But when the market hits your other order, it's going to pick up your other order. And now you're in profit. Make sense?
What the heck, Oran?
Say that again.
So this is your wife's here?
Yeah, she's on the other side.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's the women, man.
I'm telling you, you came up with some crazy stuff. Genius, right? Taboo.
What the heck?
Right now, right? But I know what he's doing. Oh, just got kicked from the call and missed that. Dang, I'm mad.
Oh, Alvarez, man.
Alvarez, don't you hate that?
Look, I'm gonna have to talk to you, Alvarez.
Oh, so let's go ahead and press play.
Play. So right now you just holy.
Okay. Tell me, team, what do you see?
I see $600.
Oh, wow.
All right, have a good night, guys. I'm out.
You don't just be dropping mics like that.
Drop mic, man.
Oh my God.
Yes or no? How powerful is that?
That's too powerful, man. That's crazy.
Okay.
It makes too much sense.
How much analysis did we do?
None.
None.
That is crazy.
Wow.
You're out of control for that. Or your wife is out. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Are we up now?
Yes.
How much?
A lot.
Would that be okay? Remember, this is the 15-minute time frame, so we're still within 1 day.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. We're still within 1 day.
So how long would you let that run?
Say that again?
How long would you let that run?
How much money are you trying to get?
Shoot, you know? Shoot.
Would you be out at 1,800?
Yeah, I've been out. Like that was good.
Most of you would have probably been out at 500.
Yeah.
I would have been out.
I can't even lie. I would have. I can't even lie.
I think most of you would have been out. Most of you would have been out at 100.
It's true. Oh God, it's 20. Let me get that.
I would. I definitely would.
So true. So true.
I'm playing. I ain't playing.
Now you guys can see I can't make this up, right?
No, you can make it up.
Okay, I can't make this up. So as the market, like I said, take your profit off the table.
Yes, you got to.
Oh my God.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my God.
How much are you up?
A lot. Already.
$5,000 right now.
52.
You do this on cryptocurrencies too?
Can you imagine?
I don't even want to.
Look at this. Look at this. 10,000.
Oh my God.
Like 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna watch the video again. I promise I'm gonna watch.
That's crazy, dude.
But
yeah, I need to watch this video again.
I'm gonna watch the video again, Oran. I promise. But what happened to the buy? Because when I saw the setup was a buy and a sell. And then I got blacked out. I had to come back in, and now I'm seeing this.
It's okay. It's okay, Alvarez. I got you. Okay.
Okay, you got me, Adaeze. You got me. Okay. All right. Never mind, Oran. Adaeze's got me, but yeah, I got to see that.
Just know you're talking to a genius. Or
let me talk to my man Ryan. Ryan, what's up, man? You always focus when you're looking at that screen. Talk to me, Ryan. What you think, man?
I'm trying to figure out why you had to do the buy and the sell at the beginning. Why not just do the sell and the buy stops?
What if you don't know where the market is going? What if you're brand new? You know, with this system right here, this is a system designed for newbie traders who this takes all of the technical analysis out. Now, I mean, if you're a trader, all right, if you're a true trader and you don't want to hedge the market, this is like a cheat sheet. I mean, I would love to have a cheat sheet. The banks do this every single day. We get into the market trying to figure out where the market is going and end up doing what? Losing. This is a system right here where you take all of the second guessing out of it. Simple. We kept it simple right here. Okay, now look at this. The market is still dropping. You said to yourself, if you would just put a sell, what if you didn't know that this was going to be a sell right here? And you just say, you know what? I'll just put a sell stop. A sell stop 50 pips. Let's go to another chart.
Yeah, I was there.
Okay, let's go to another chart and do the same thing. Let's pick a random chart, NZD, and blah, 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 and just hit today. And let's just do it in a way where we just put a, let's just do it in a way where we just put we don't put a sell or buy, we just put a sell stop.
Green is on you.
We don't see your chart right now.
Oh, sorry about that. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Here we go. And I'll just leave everything like it is right now. And let's just say for here, let me go over to a higher time frame, 15-minute. Okay, let's go to a higher time frame. And let's just say, I'll just put in a orders, pending order, 50 pips. 2 lot size. at price, 50 pips up. And remember, I didn't do any analysis. I just say 50 pips from the current price. Pending order, sell stop. 50 pips. I don't know what's going to happen. I could be wrong. What the hell? Oh, yeah, I moved that too fast. Okay. Ryan, tell me, are we in profit?
Yeah.
Guys, tell me this, yes or no? How fast was that?
Too fast.
How much are we in profit?
$100.
$100, right? Did the market go up to my buy order?
No.
Nope.
How much analysis did I do?
None.
None.
I opened my chart, I looked at where the current market was, and I said, I'm going to go 50 pips from where the current market is on a buy, 50 pips where the current market is on a sell. Ryan, the reason why we put in a sell and a buy, take the loss on the small loss on this one, because guess what? Once this market entered this position here, and I decide to close out my profit on the big one, I can leave this one running. Leave that thing running. Okay? How much are we up?
1077.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. This stuff we can't make up. Simple. Take away the analysis.
Oh my God.
Okay? Eventually, you know, if you don't take your profit, that's what happened. But
You gotta have an end goal, that's all.
there you go. It's not going to keep running forever.
Well, not all good things last forever, right?
That's right. That's right. So I wanted to show you guys that because you decided to take your time and jump on here. No screen, no screen. We'll just replay. Yes, yes, yes. Wanted to thank you all for jumping on. And please give it up to your IML educator, Adaeze, for joining in and just helping you understand.
Thank you, Adaeze. Thank you, Oran.
You're welcome. But it's that thing that's inside your brain. What is it called again? EMT?
Oh yeah, the EMT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a serious EMT, man. Like,
well, we're gonna help you get rid of it. So I want you to follow
Elliott. I grew up on Elliott, so I gotta stick with it.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Don't quit. Don't quit. So again, traders, once again, thank you all for jumping on. Make sure you follow and go check out. Let me see. Go over to this one.
My bad. My computer just died. I got so engrossed that I didn't even realize my computer was dying.
Oh,
yeah.
Guys, make sure you go over to Adaeze's channel. Okay, IMLTV. She is on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. We got to get her.
No. It should just say Monday and Wednesdays. I don't know why it still says Tuesdays. Monday, Wednesdays.
We got to get her to jump on some more.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, not just us, but check out the other educators because they're
all great,
different to the table. Okay.
Where can we find this recording again?
As soon as it finished uploading, because we've been here for a long time, so it's going to take me some time to let it upload. Yes, I am recording it, and then once I drop it, I'm going to drop it inside the market recap group. Now, if you guys are not in the market recap group,
no, can you please send the link so I can get in?
All right, this is the market recap group right here. All right, market recap. All right, we have 1725. Every week, this is growing by the hundreds. Wow. Okay, so check this out, guys. Market recap. We have a ton of traders tonight. We talked about the fake outs. And I used the demonstration using that right there. But guys, every week we have we have amazing traders on here. We have Adaeze on here. We have Mike Miles in here. We have Elliott Wave himself in this group. So feel free to jump
Mr.
in.
Elliott Waves.
That's right. Here's my presentation of IML.
You're so creative.
Oh man, but feel free, guys. I'm gonna drop the recording here. Okay,
Man.
drop the recording here, and you
Look, I got to say to you, Oran, I really appreciate you. You are an amazing educator. I'm Marcus Live. Anybody who's on here, very fortunate to have you. Appreciate your serving spirit too. On top of that, really do, because not every educator, or how about this? Not everybody who is a trader is as generous as you are. And I love that you genuinely want to see people win, because you didn't have to give your time or any of these awesome jewels away. So really, really appreciate you for that. Glad to meet you.
Thank you. This is just the beginning, everyone. So with that being said, Oran, you didn't have to do this. Thank you for you. Yes. So I want you guys to back test the simple technique, the strategy that I just showed you. You know, play with it on demo. Now remember, you saw how we did it and we just sped up the time. So it may not trigger when you want it to trigger, but just remember, use it on pairs that's volatile. Okay? Do not use it on Aussie USD because you will be waiting 6 months. Okay? Do not use it on USD CHF because you will be waiting a long time. Use it on the volatile pair, something like GBP NZD, GBP JPY. Use it on gold. Okay, back test it on, and I guarantee you, you're gonna create your own stuff into becoming a hedge fund. A hedge fund trader, a hedge trader. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're making money. Can you imagine? Would it be okay if you made 10K using this strategy right here? Would you be upset with yourself and feel like, but I'm cheating?
I'm a good cheater, though. I like cheating. Ain't nothing wrong with cheating. And this is coming from a teacher, y'all.
That's right. All right, team. Thank you all. And don't forget tomorrow. Tomorrow at 12 noon.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey,
Right.
Oran.
Thank you.
Hey, Oran, Monday?
Yes.
Okay. Looking forward to it.
Chris, what happened?
I said we'll do the one-on-one Monday.
Monday I'm actually hosting a live presentation in Jersey. Let's go for Sunday, tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, no problem.
All right, you got my word. One-on-one.
Oran, can you give the cheat sheet? Can you give a copy of the cheat sheet?
I got one even better for you. Is that my man Phil Webb?
No, this is a girl.
No. Phil Webb in the corner over there. I think that's Phil Webb.
Yeah, right here.
Yes.
Yeah, right here.
Adaeze, you got
I'm at the
another
hospital.
amazing trader right there in the group, Phil Webb.
Awesome.
All right, and for the person for the person who wanted the cheat sheet, go to Google and type in Elliott's Wave cheat sheet.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Yo, Oran.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I wanted to find out, what do you do to avoid the trade activating both your buy stop and your sell stop?
Okay, so in the case of the market triggers both orders?
Yeah.
Well, if the market triggers your buy stop, okay, if it triggers your buy stop, you close out the other one. All right, and let's say if the market gives you about 10 to 15, maybe 20 pips, you have to move your stop loss into profit. That's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to secure your profits. But if you hold on to that losing trade, if you let the market hit your buy stop and then come all the way back down, I mean, you fell asleep on the job. Okay, you have to protect yourself. Move your stop loss in profit. The moment you're up 10, 15 pips, because you clearly saw on here, using this system right here, the market gave us a minimum of 30, 40 pips before it started to go in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
With a bigger lot size, the market giving you 30, 40 pips. Take it. Don't try to go for $1,000 on that one trade. Do it all over again. Come back tomorrow, do it all over again. And if you're in profit today, I want you to walk away from your computer. Step away. Close it.
Amen. Amen.
Do not overtrade.
So you don't have EMT?
Yes, do not. Look, don't do it. Mm-mm.
Okay? Because the biggest problem with traders is they get into a winning trade, they win,
Yep.
I'm going back for more.
That's that emotional mismanagement. It affects winners just as much as losers.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So give you a headache.
Perfect. So thank you all for joining this webinar. Listen, guys, we may not be on the same team, all right, but we have the same goal and the same vision. So Adaeze, you want to close it out?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate that. You guys, like I said earlier, you got great gems. And honestly, I think you close it out. We are not on the same teams, but we do have the same vision, and that's to help people learn how to attain their own independent wealth. So be generous, all right? Don't be stingy with the knowledge. Be generous, save someone else. Be generous with the knowledge. Thank you so much, Oran, for what you did. And look, I look forward to getting to know you and the other traders and anyone else in that group. So really appreciate you guys. Good luck.
All right.
All right. God bless.
Take care, everyone. Good night. I'll drop the recording in a bit.
Thank you.